morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff, and we are located in Central Ohio. If you are new to us and have not seen our videos before or don't know anything about us, please click the subscribe button below, and that will help us out on our ratings, and also it will let you be able to be notified by YouTube every time we post a video. Today is the 7th, and we're downstairs with Ellie's litter. We specialize in Schnoodles and Schnauzers. So Ellie's litter is going to be 2 weeks old tomorrow, so we're not really doing much at this point. If you're new to us, I get a lot of questions because there's usually a waiting list on most of our litters, sometimes not. But the pics of the litter are given in the order you are on the list. So it doesn't mean if you want a certain puppy in there and you want to let me know early, it doesn't do me any good because the first person on that list gets to pick from whatever's in that litter, and then the second person picks, and so on. Most of the time, those picks do not start until about the 4th week. Most people want to wait and see what their eye color is. So be patient. We never let anybody go in front of the person in front of them. If somebody decides to drop off the list, then we just send their deposit back and we move everybody up. So I never stick somebody else in that empty spot. Everybody just gets moved up. If you are new to us and you want to learn more about this litter, our very first video that we did on this litter is down at the bottom of this page. So if you watch that video, it will give you lots of new puppy litter information that we do with the very first litter. We try and give you a little bit of information each week on what's going on with the litter, what's coming up for that week, that type thing. Right now, it's not a very exciting time. We just kind of wait on them to grow. We're waiting on eyes to open. We're waiting on them to become ambulatory. We have a lot more work once they become ambulatory. Right now, they're their mother's problem. So we check the puppies every day. We pick them up and make sure everything's good with the pup, put it back with mom. She's got it. They're on a whelp box, which is a box with about a 5-inch lip all the way around it. So the puppies have to stay in that confined area. And it's a big enough box. It's a PVC box. There is a ring around the inside edge of that box so that mom can't lay on puppies, because some moms are known for being cows and they turn around and lay right on the puppy, and if we aren't real observant, it's usually dead in a few hours, because if mom lays on it, she's too big. So that ring around the crate is just about as wide as a puppy's body. So, and it's about this far off the floor. So they can actually kind of scurry underneath that corner, lay there, and mom can't smash them. She might be right up against them and shove them under that corner, but she can't smash them. And if we walk by and we notice the head count's not the same, we start moving mom and pulling puppies out from behind mom. But it's not, we don't hover. It's mom's problem. It's not our problem, but we do watch for smashed puppies, because that does happen if you're not really careful. So today, Ellie is a really great mom. She is so funny. She loves everybody. She's too friendly with strangers when they come, because I don't let people pet anybody because of possibly bringing parvo in, and Ellie wants to be your best friend. No, the other moms do. Usually a mom with babies is very protective of her litter. She'll growl at you. If you get too close, she'll snap at you. These guys are going to be 14 days old tomorrow. So eyes should start opening within the next 7 days. Sometimes they've gone as far as 14 days, but usually anywhere between, usually 2 weeks old, about 14 days. And I guess I have had them go farther than that. We've had them go probably 17 days maybe, which, okay, so now we're all going to wake up. And it probably smells totally differently because mom's not here. So the other thing with puppies is they cannot control their body temperature until they are a full 2 weeks old. And even then, it takes them maybe another week to where they get comfortable of not being smashed together. And mom lays with them. Mother Nature really keeps mom with them for the first 2 weeks, because they really have no control of their body temperature. So whatever they lay on, they become that temperature. And if mom isn't with them, they can actually die from being on a cold surface and being there too long and prolonged, and you can lose a puppy that way. So they're all in a carpeted whelp box with mom, and mom lays there and just kind of snoozes for 2 weeks. And once 2 weeks hits, yeah, mom's like, do I have to do this? And some of them lay in the back like, I know they're up there, but I'm not going until I have to. And once they kind of start, they'll wake up on their own when they get hungry. And depending on how long ago it's nursed, these guys have nursed, they're sleeping pretty good. But if they wake up and get hungry, that's going to be like a bunch of worms. All right, so we're going to get started. And these guys are microchipped. We microchip them when we do their tails and dew claws. So that's all done. It makes them easy to keep track of. It's also great for you. It helps to get a puppy back when it's lost. Lets you be able to identify your dog with no uncertainty because it's got a microchip that you have the microchip number for. These guys are going to go home. They'll be old enough to go home on 11/19. And they're going in and be spayed and neutered on 11/17. So we've been doing spay and neutering. We've been doing spay and neutering with Dr. Dar for probably 19 years now, 17, 18, 19 years. It's phenomenal. We do it by laser. There are not very many vets that do it by laser, and I'll tell you what, she has sold her practice, and I've always warned everybody there's going to come a day when we don't do it anymore. And Dr. Dar is handing the practice over March 1st. So I have met the new vet. She does do spay and neuters, but she does not do laser. So I know Doc was teaching her. I think she sat in on one of our spay and neuter sessions with Doc. And so I don't know if she's going to continue it. If she doesn't, and I don't know that I want to be her guinea pig for a while because she's never, depends on how many Doc helps her with and shows her. And there is a technique to it. I mean, the incision in a female's belly is 1/4 inch. And you got to know what you're looking for when you go in there. And Doc does it. Oh, she's just slicker than slick getting it done. She's done it so many years. So I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, tentatively, I don't know what we're doing with spay and neuters as of March 1st. It may be up to other people. We started it years ago because the cost at most vets has just gone just out the roof. And that's for a regular spay and neuter. I know my clients in New York, up in Staten Island, New Jersey, those places, anywhere, you can go $900 to $1,500 or more for a spay and neuter. So that's why we started it, was to give our clients a break and make it easier for them to have their puppy spayed and neutered without costing them a fortune. So we're just kind of play it by ear and see what happens. So these guys, like I say, they're going in along with Hazel's litter on the 17th of November. Okay, enough of me yakking at you. Let's get started because I know you're dying to see the puppies, not hear me talk. We're going to start on this end. I had him where I knew what was, and now I don't. This is a male. I know that. So he has beautiful color. I love chocolate and white parties. They are so stunning and such a pretty markings. He's got full white collared right down into the front legs. He's got a really nice brown saddle. He's got white on both legs. This leg has a little bit more chocolate down. And he's got a perfect blaze. And he's got, his mask is a little bit up on one side. The white and the pink will always be white. It's just, when they're born, this is all pink. It's still pretty pink, but that's because it's white hairs on top of it. But eventually he will have all white whiskers. And these are Schnoodles too, if I didn't tell you that. I don't know why I forgot to say that, but these are Schnoodles. These are not Schnauzers. All right, so this little guy's microchip number is 4016. Toenails were trimmed this week, I can tell. Back toenails are probably still long. Yeah, they're still long. We don't usually trim back toenails because they have to learn to walk. And that sounds odd, but it's a job. Once they lay around for approximately 3 weeks. They kind of do the army crawl across the welt box on the carpet, this is 1 pound 3.5. But then they got to raise up in the air. So these are no different than a toddler learning to walk. When they get up to walk, their legs don't usually hold them. If they're on newspaper, or some breeders raise them on linoleum and they slide, they can get what they call fish legs. Because their back legs, this tendon is the hardest thing for them to do. They can pick their body up with the fronts, but this back leg and that joint can swing out backwards like a frog, and they call them frog legs. And they actually can ruin a puppy's whole hip area if they don't have them on a carpet or something that they can grip those toenails in to stand up on so those legs don't slip backwards. That's why we raise them on carpet. We go through a ton of carpet. We cut big squares that fit the welt boxes, and most of our welt boxes are like 27 by what?
35.
Yeah, there you go. That's my carpet cutter. 27 by 35 is the size of the welt box they're in. And we change carpet about every 3 days. The older they get, the more it gets changed. And I have met a lady in Columbus, and she's become a really good friend. And they have this massive carpet store, and it's called Evans Carpet. And they also call it Evans Junkyard, Carpet Junkyard. But I love this place. I have never been to a carpet store, and it is 3 giant warehouses, and they sell so much carpet, it's crazy. But she is gracious enough to sell us everything that her installers bring back, like the big strips, the 5-foot strips. Maybe it's a 10-foot long piece that's 4 foot wide, but we get all the scraps. And I can take the whole trailer down and fill it up, and she'll charge me maybe $400 for a trailer full. So I love it, and that's what we've always used as carpet. So that's just kind of a tidbit on what we do here. And these guys benefit from that. All right, so we've got him done. I'm going to leave you right there. We're going to do this one. This one is a female. She's moved on me. She was down here. And I see there's a boy down there now. Whoop, there we go. You are 4032 and you're lost. Come up here. Okay. So this is a female. She's a chocolate. She is not going to stay chocolate like this. She is going to be a chocolate. But see this? She's going to turn cafe. She is going to look like coffee with cream or hot chocolate with cream. So this is the color she's going to end up. And is she a phantom? I can't remember. She is. But you can already see her legs are turning. If she gets cafe like this, these might go golden brown or they might go white because they're going to change too, but she is going to be a phantom. You can see the lighter color around her eyes. That is the color she's changing into is cafe. It's still a chocolate. She's still going to have a chocolate nose. She's going to have possibly double blue eyes. We won't know eye color until at least 4 to 5 weeks old. Usually by 4 weeks, I can tell you. And we are always excited to see eye color. And we have one little peeper open. This little eye on this side. You might be able to get a glimpse of the little shiny spot, but it's opening. And this one has got a corner thinking about it, but not really open yet. She's got a brown nose. She's got a little bit of a goatee on her chin. And she has a white chest. Little tiny bit of a white chest strip on there. And she weighs 1 pound 0.5. All right, there you go. Down you go. Let's see what else who have I got? We have not done you, so let's do you. This is now they're waking up. All right, so this one, we'll get these chocolates out of the way. They're the ones that are hard to keep separate. This one's fancy. This one has the gingerbread, what we call the gingerbread. White feet, white paws. Looks like somebody dipped these feet in the paint can. Are you sleeping? I see an eye on this side, but it just shut. I pointed out and it shut. So this one has big white chest. Let me wake it up. Let me just kind of rough its hair up. Can you open peepers? Oh, we got both peepers open. So this one has both eyes open. It says, what in the world and where am I and where's my mom? It says, I've never been down here before. You have, but you just didn't see it. Yeah. It has a white goatee on his chin. Her chin, his chin, his chin. And did I do your chip number? I don't remember if I did. 4031, I think I did. All right, so this one is 1 pound, 2.9. Okay, I'll get you off that cold thing. And you're worrying me because you keep coming my direction. I'm gonna leave you alone. Okay, we've done the 3 chocolates. Let's do this party and then we're done with the parties. This one is a male. This one is 4026. Got eyes open? Nope. Nope. Really nice blaze on this puppy. This, if you want to talk about a perfect mark party puppy, the back of these ears are perfectly the same. The face has got a beautiful blaze. It's got a little bit of white that's kind of over into just above this eye a tiny bit, but it's got same spots on both sides. So it's got a chocolate spot on each side, all white belly, of course. Most white puppies or parties have white bellies. And he has a chocolate ring around his tail. So you couldn't ask for more cooler, even markings on this guy. Let's see what you weigh. 1 pound, 3.4. And probably next week, once their eyes are all open, we're going to be on the floor. I don't know if we'll be able to. Okay, I'm going to do one more before I pick this one up by me. So this one is a male. This is a chocolate merle. Don't go across the top. Just come up here and be good. Stay right there and mash in together. Okay, he's digging. He's bulldozing. I'm going to hold him there a minute. So this one has really pretty markings down the back. And eyes are not open yet. But he's got some really nice dark markings on his face. He's got merling on both ears. It's got white on the back feet. He's going to have silver or white up the back legs because, yep, he is a phantom. He says, oh. See, I'm waking up too much now. And let's see what your belly is. Probably white. Yep, it's got a big white belly on his chest. And 4035 is his microchip. Remember, he is a wiggler. Are you a wiggler? He says, I went down. 1.04. I think he's the smallest. There you go. You're down. Now just stay up here. You don't need to come back. Put your face under here. There you go. Bulldoze. Shove him out of the way. All right, let's take this little sleeping beauty. This is the last female. There's just the 2 girls. She's sound asleep. She says, I don't want to wake up. Look at this face. Such a pretty, pretty face. I love the wheat in color on her face. It's so pretty. She is a merle. It's hard to tell, but she's got a little bit of merle under her eye. She's got merling on this ear. One of her patches, I think it's this one, showed merle as a baby. She's got an all-white belly, and she's frosted on the back of both ears. So she's got white frosting on the back. She has a pink nose right now, but it's going to turn chocolate. It says, whoop, she says, I'm out of here. Let's see, this is microchip number 4029. Coats are already getting really full. I mean, these guys are born with like little of nothing you can't even get a hold of, and now it's about a ½ inch long, maybe a titch over a half. All right, little one, let's see what you weigh. She is 1 pound, 2.2 ounces as of today. So that'll kind of give you an idea how the group's doing. Everybody is really doing well. Ellie is a great mom, and she's the social butterfly around here, that's for sure. So if you have any questions about these guys, you're more than welcome to give me a call. And oops, I have a couple. I pulled out some really good verses this morning. I got one I was going to read. So this one is called The Courage to Show Empathy. It says, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. So it's from Ephesians 4:2. It says, understanding others, especially those who challenge us, take effort and empathy. And this is exactly what Christ asks of you. His love teaches you to look beyond the faults and see the struggles of others that they may carry. When you approach others with humility and compassion, you mirror His grace and create opportunities for healing and connection. So I thought that was a really good one. I know there's times that I meet people that it's like, but can't be like that. So I hope you enjoyed their video, and I hope that verse touches your heart a little bit. And if you have any questions about these guys, please feel free to give me a call. I don't mind whatsoever. You can shoot me a text. Calling's always the best. Text is second best. Please don't email me. I may not get to it for a week. You cannot believe how many emails I have right now that I haven't even looked at. So have a blessed day. We'll have this on the internet today, and I'll be glad to answer anything I can. If you're on the list, please be patient, because I know the first person on the list probably wants to see eyes open. Sometimes people pick right off the bat. They don't care about eye color. They care about the markings on the puppy or the sex of the puppy. And you can pick anytime if you're the first person and you don't care about eye color. But most people like to see them once they get an expression and get their epaulet moving around a little bit. So have a blessed week. Tomorrow's hump day. Have a safe one. And we will chat at you next week.